Welcome in. It's the top five. Tonight is the first night of the NFL draft, and we have the five teams who really need to nail the first rounder. First up, number 5, the Tennessee Titans. Look, Cam Ward is going to be the pick. We know that. But they've got to make sure not only do they nail Cam Ward and make sure his career is as good as it can be, they don't have a lot of picks to support him in this draft. So that means trading back in round 2 and picking up another day 2 pick. That might be, not a bad idea. Also, make sure you build around him. The history of the NFL is littered with great quarterbacks from college who got to the NFL and were destroyed by poor management of the other guys around them. Don't let Cam Ward be that guy, but this is a team that's building a new stadium. They need excitement in that city. Excitement starts with the quarterback. Cam Ward needs to be the guy for them. Number 4, the New York Giants. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Since they won their last Super Bowl over a decade ago, the Giants have been a mess. Firing coaches, not being able to land on a quarterback, terrible drafts on the offensive and defensive lines. So this pick at number 3 or whenever they make it has to be one that builds around some intriguing talent they have, like Malik Neighbors. They've got to build around that. Is it Shedeur Sanders? Is it getting that quarterback? Signing both Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston in the offseason leads me to believe that they are not totally all in on this rookie quarterback class, and they're okay for a bridge for a year or two to get them to the place that they want to be when there's a different quarterback class. So if it's not Shedeur Sanders, if it's a trade back, if it's Travis Hunter, if it's somebody else, you got to make sure it helps propel you into the future and helps whoever the quarterback is going to be or makes the defense better. Something. Brian Daboll needs the front office to feed him something. Number 3, old Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. Let me just say this. They're very good at getting the first round pick right. They're not so good at the second round pick. They're great at the third round, mediocre in the fourth, and somehow between 5 and undrafted, pretty damn good. And that's Will Clay. Will Clay's unbelievable at that. But they really need to do something to excite the fan base here, because there has never been a time during Jerry's reign where fans are more out on the Cowboys than they are right now. He has got to do something to win them back. And this is a city that was just disappointed by having their big star basketball player traded. Jerry can do a lot to inspire confidence if he does it the right way. To help the fan base heal all the way around. The Luka trade has nothing to do with the NFL, except the fact that in Dallas, those fans are all hurting. They want to pick me up. Jerry's the one who can give it to them. Look, the Cowboys can do nothing to unseat themselves as the number 1 attraction in Dallas. They won't. Nothing could ever happen. Honestly, they could attack Canada by themselves for no reason, and they'd still be the most popular thing in Dallas. Jerry just needs to hit on this first-round pick and make sure it's something that helps Dak Prescott, who is on the backside of his career. And we already know how this is going, so he's got to nail this one really, really well. Number 2. The Las Vegas Raiders. Pete Carroll's in as the head coach. Geno Smith in as the quarterback. Unlikely to take a quarterback first. So how do you help Geno Smith? Is it Ashton Genty? Do you wait till later to get a running back? Do you get an offensive lineman to block in front of him? There are 0 positions that the Raiders could draft that wouldn't make sense. 0. Whoever the best player on the board is, that's who they need to take in every single round because they have needs all over the field. for Pete Carroll. But they really need to get the first rounder right because, again, you've got a veteran quarterback. You're trying to win a little bit more right now with Geno Smith and build some momentum. You got to give him some help, and a lot of it. And finally, number 1, the Chicago Bears. You have Caleb Williams coming into year 2. You have Ben Johnson at the helm now, an offensive genius behind the quarterback of the future, of the present, of the now, whatever you want to say. Caleb Williams can be that guy. They've got in some wide receivers around him that can make plays. Do you go get Ashton Genty if he's there? Do you maybe reach a little bit more for that first-round running back like Omarion Hampton? Because they did so in Detroit with Jahmyr Gibbs, and that worked out well for them. Do you get a tight end like Tyler Warren? Do you go defense and get a pass rusher? But whatever it is, you need to get those fans excited in year 1 of Ben Johnson and year 2 of Caleb Williams about what's going on. The Bears need to hit this one out of the park tonight in the first round of the NFL draft. That's going to do it for us. Enjoy the draft, everybody. See you later.